Hi! This video is going to be all about the good and the bad and my tips for long-term protective style. I have my notes. I have all my notes on, so if I look down. If you watch my videos from 2013, you know that I was doing a year-long protective style challenge in order to get closer to my waist length goal. So I'm going to talk about the things that I noticed, good and bad, and then I'm going to also share some of my tips of the stuff that I kind of learned along the way. Tips so that you can have a successful long-term protective style challenge of your own. So let's start with the good stuff. Let's go with the good. The good. One of the things that was really good about the year-long protective style challenge was that I learned a lot about my hair. I was able to really dig in there and get to know it. We became one with each other. Some things that I learned overall about my hair is that it can be even thicker than what it already is. I noticed that my hair towards the root and going down is really thick. It's my ends that need to be worked on and trimmed and cut away because it kind of tapers away at the end. I just want like this huge massive hair, and I can have it if I just continue to take good care of it. The second thing that I learned about my hair is that I do need to incorporate more protein. I focus so much on moisture and moisturizing and deep conditioners that are overall moisturizing deep conditioners that I kind of neglect the whole protein side of it. I learned that I do need more protein and protein on a regular basis for my hair. Another good quality about long-term protective styling is low manipulation. Once your style is in, and I did styles that were month long, so once I put it in, I kind of just left my hair alone for a month. I don't even have to touch my hair much at all, you know, just to moisturize it or tie it up at night or to do like really super simple styling that hid my ends. So it is very much a low manipulation once your style is in. I don't know if you guys suffer from this, but hand and hair syndrome, I have it. I have massive, incredible hand and hair syndrome. If my hair is out, my hand is in it. When your hair is put away and your ends are covered and protected, you kind of don't have, you know, anything to play with. So you keep your hair and hands out of it. Length retention. That was the overall purpose of the whole entire challenge, was to get as much length retention as I possibly could. And I did, and I'm going to touch on that later, I did get length retention. It wasn't as much as I thought I would get, but I still overall retained a good amount of length. Saving money. I didn't save any money. But I mean, because I'm definitely not a product junkie, so I don't just go around purchasing a bunch of products that I don't necessarily need, use, or like. So, but I can see how being on a protective style challenge can save you money, because when you're protective styling and if you're doing things like braids or twists, really honestly the only stuff that you need is a leave-in for moisture, or the products that you use to moisturize your hair, deep conditioner, water, and you're like cleansing, whatever you use to cleanse, whether it be shampoo or mud wash or like co-washing. You really don't need a whole bunch of products when you're doing protective styling. You could save a buttload of money. Someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of money on a bunch of junk, bam, protective style. I just saved $500, yo. I'm about to go purchase a Maybach. So another good is low maintenance. Yes. I am a person who likes to get up in the morning at the time where she should be in her car driving to work. In the morning, in my morning routine, it doesn't take a long time to prepare her hair. That is a win, super triple dog win. If I don't have to get up and do a lot of things to my hair in the morning, yes. You go to work. I mean, I don't want to go to work, but if I don't have to do my hair before I go to work, that's even better. Let's talk about the bad. On to the bad. So I did have some downfalls and some not so good things. You probably saw this throughout my videos, is that it was very hard coming up with creative and fun styles for 12 months. I basically alternated between braids, like mini braids and mini twists. I kind of would try to jazz it up with like a braided side or braided front or flat twist in the front, or just I tried to jazz it up with other things. But when somebody like me, and if you saw this video, you know I am parting challenged. So it was very, like I couldn't do, I don't have the patience or the ability or the hand-eye coordination to do like a braided or twisted updo. So I was very limited the styles that I could do, and being the fact that I did my own hair for the whole year. If I was to get somebody else to do it, sure, I'd have more options, then I'd have less money. I mentioned this in the good, is that it's very low to no manipulation once the style is in, but on the other hand, it's a lot of manipulation. Putting in, taking down, and then re-putting in your protective style. And I could see how that could be a lot of stress on your hair and your strands, especially if you have like a finer texture. Putting in a long-term style that takes 12 hours to put in and then takes 2 days to take out, and then takes another 12 hours to put another style in, might not be something that your hair enjoys. It might cause more damage than good. When putting in and taking down your styles, and you're doing them primarily yourself, that takes a lot of time. That is a lot of time and energy and spent at your house doing your hair. Once a month to put it in, once a month to take it out, once a month to put it back in. Not only is it a lot of time and a lot of energy to put these styles in, when you're doing them yourself, that's a lot of stress on these things right here. These get tired. They're not as young as they used to be. They're not as agile. My hands and my wrists were on fire. And they're like, I'm gonna shut down. I don't want to braid anymore. This goes hand in hand with the whole creative and fun styles. Protective styling can get boring. Oh my god. The last fad, it's breakage. Not only did I suffer breakage, but I didn't, and overall I just did not retain as much length as I was hoping for with this protective style challenge. Am I happy I did it? Absolutely. I wish I had done it differently. And I'm not going to wholeheartedly accuse protective styling of being the culprit in my breakage and in the fact that I didn't retain as much length as I thought I would. First of all, when it comes to protective styling, and I did say it is very low maintenance. It's so low maintenance that sometimes you neglect your hair. It was just super easy for me to not moisturize like I should have, and not deep condition like I should have. And like I said, I don't use a lot of protein, and I definitely need more protein in my routine. So with all that being said, I did incur some breakage. And like I said, I didn't get as much length as I thought I would, being that my hair was protected 90% of the year. It's just super easy that when your hair is put away, you don't think about it. So my tips for all of you out there who are thinking about doing a long-term protective style challenge, whether it be a year or 6 months, or I don't know, till you get to a certain length. If I could do it over again, and I probably will, I would do styles that lasted even longer than 4 weeks, and I would make myself keep them up. Because that's what it is. I tend to get bored around the 3 to 4 week mark, and I'm like, okay, I just want to take my hair down. But I would keep them in. I'd probably do longer 6 to 8 week styles, keep them up, maintain them. Like say if I need to retwist or rebraid the front and back sections, that's fine. I would keep them up for longer. That would kind of cut down on all the manipulation from putting the style in and taking the style out. and then re-putting another style in. I would also take at least a month off in between. In 2013, I probably took 2 months off total. I wasn't super strict where every second of every minute of every day, if I wasn't putting in a style or taking a style out, my hair was in a protective style. No, I didn't do that. I mean, you saw me Curlformers in 2013. I did a Curlformer set, I did braid and curl set, I did braid out. I went to an event, so I had my hair out. I would do styles that would last longer, and then I would take more time in between each style. So maybe like a month or 3 weeks off in between each. I would probably do something low manipulation, maybe like, you know, like a braid out, twist out, something like that, or like buns. Another thing is that when your hair is in protective style, it's a good time to experiment with moisture. A lot of times, especially when you're newly natural, you don't know how to keep your hair moisturized. When your hair is twisted or braided or in a protective style, it's a good time to experiment with different products or different application or different oils and butters, or trying out different leave-in conditioners, or to experiment with the lock method. Like, say you want to try out the Kimmy Tube leave-in for 1 month, and you can see like, oh, my hair feels great. I moisturize on Monday, and Friday my hair still feels really good. It's a good time to experiment with that stuff because you can really tell just how moisturized your hair is staying. Another tip would be to don't neglect the protein. If your hair is protein sensitive, do lighter proteins and don't do them more often. This year I am definitely going to experiment more with protein treatments. I'm going to probably do at least a mild protein treatment at least once a month, maybe a mild to light protein treatment once a month. Don't be so strict, because that's when you get burnt out. That's when you get super bored. Don't be super strict and say, yes, my hair has to be in a protective style every second of every day forever this whole year. Take some time off. Do some cute styles. That'll keep it fun and exciting, and then you can look forward to your next style while it's all twisted or braided up. Now, again, I must reiterate, yes, protective styling is awesome because it is super duper low maintenance. You can basically look cute every single day without having to do your hair. Don't let the overall low maintenance of protective styling let you forget to actually take care of your hair. It still needs to be moisturized. It still needs to be deep conditioned. If your hair is anything like mine, it loves water. It still wants that. So don't forget to take care of your hair. Don't forget your protein treatments. Don't forget to moisturize. Just have fun. If you could take a month off and have somebody else do your hair, if you have a super nice sister or cousin or aunt, utilize them. Overall, I feel like I did retain a lot more length in the sides and in the crown and in the front section of my hair. My hair in the back is super curly, super coily. It's more prone to breakage, single strand knots than the rest of my hair. So I feel like that is the area that didn't retain as much length. The sides in the front I feel did really well. It's just the back was kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna work out for you this time. Overall, I had a really good experience. I would definitely do a protective style challenge again. Obviously, I'm not against protective styling. I mean, it's just easier for me for my hair to be put away, especially when it's like an Arctic desert where you live. I know a lot of you joined me in this protective style challenge in 2013. Let me know in the comment section below what your results are, if you're happy with your experiences. Some good, some bad, like me. Thank you guys for watching. Bye! Shea butter, my hair and shea butter are like best friends. I wrote here, styles that are hideous. I like to keep it real. This is what I wrote. If it really says 1-6 or 1B. If you pine, let me blow your outcome. I thought this was I thought a venti was a medium.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Is this live?
Yeah, streaming live.